Hello Billy, back at it again with Clock Talk number 60, and hello guys, what is up? Another Clock Talk, which is crazy, Clock Talk 60. I thought this week we were gonna have the special things, you know, like what we were supposed to, but after this part in the gaming news, Charlie explains it about the future Clock Talk, so hopefully that will go well. I don't know, let's just go see how it goes. So let's get started with the three pieces of gaming news, or the most interesting, pretty much the most interesting things I found out. So the first piece of gaming news is with No Man's Sky, and No Man's Sky is being investigated by the ASA, which is the Advertising Standards Authority, which means, as everyone said before, this game is not advertised how it wants to be, and they didn't have a lot of stuff in the game as they advertised, so now they're being investigated of if it was false advertising and all that stuff before. So everyone was talking about, oh, like false advertisement, and they actually are being, investigated. And an interesting point is that the developers have not made any comments about the people's complaints or anything like that. I think they were refunding the game, but that's pretty much the only thing. So when will they respond about making the game, or did they have trouble doing, like, making something, or did they run out of time, or could they delay it or something like that? So they should have a comeback or a comment about the game's release and why it didn't have everything. So I'm really disappointed about that, and everyone's frustrated with the developer and the game No Man's Sky. So I don't know if it's going to be fixed in the future, but this game was one of the biggest hyped games that I had and other people had, but it was just one of the biggest flops of 2016, along with other games. Finally, Logitech is releasing its new webcam after 5 years with the C920. They just announced the Logitech C922, which is vastly, it's pretty freaking good for its quality and stuff. So one of the first things you can do is 720 60 FPS, which is a huge jump. I think you could do 1080p, but it was only at 15 frames or 30 frames. I don't know exactly, but it's gonna be a new webcam, and it kind of looks the same as the C920. It has an improved mic, and a huge thing is that you can have a background drop, or you can have like yourself on the webcam and import a picture or have like a thing behind you, and it actually looks really good. There's previews already about the C922 doing its thing, and it's really good, and all the settings are there like the C920 had, and I think it's a pretty good jump to it, but it's probably going to be a little bit expensive, and it probably won't be worth it to upgrade to that if you have the C920. As I am reading right now, the Logitech C922 can be launched today for $99, and it is $50 cheaper than this other webcam, which is the C922, which is a really good price. So I'm surprised about the price. The C920 is only $60. I would say go out for that one than the new one. Like, honestly, if you want to do 60 frames, then go for it. But for me, I would just stay back. And the as I've said this many times before, is that if anyone can help me, I've looked this up many times, is I tried recording gameplay with my C920 as a face cam, but every time I do the gameplay with my Elgato, I record with the Elgato, and I use my webcam, it eventually goes off sync. I match them up in Adobe Premiere, and eventually it goes off sync, so I have no idea, but if anyone out there can help me, go for it, because it would be really helpful, and I will love you forever. So hopefully I can get that fixed, because I really want to use the webcam. It's a really nice webcam. You can change lots of settings. You can make it perfect for whatever your setup is. The last piece of interesting news or gaming news is that Steam has they're selling skins for their Steam controller thingy, and I thought this really weird because that console was pretty much a flop. But I don't know, maybe some people might have the controller, but they're releasing skins for it, like rubber things over it, and I think it's rubber, I'm not exactly sure, but I don't know, there's no point of it, because who has that controller, who has the console, who wants it, I don't know, I'm really not sure about it, but if you have a Steam controller, which is like $100 probably, the controller only, you can get some skins for it, yay! So guys, hopefully you enjoyed this week's Clock Talk number 60. Charlie has a word after this, so hopefully we can take all the excuses and hopefully we can get all the love from you guys, because we're going through a tough time right now. Definitely me and Charlie, because, you know, just all the stuff going on for school and stuff like that. So, yeah, now a word from our sponsors, and after that, a word from Charlie.
If you're liking this video, you'll also like Ghost Cloud. He's one of our friends from the UK, and he actually works with Tweetwobbler in real life. He makes amazing gameplay videos, and Billy, I don't know if you know this, but he's also really fun to play video games with.
I never experienced that.
Yeah, it's fantastic. You should go check out his
YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. You'll love it.
Now, back to the video!
Hey everybody, it's Charlie. So you know we're doing a Clock Talk this week, and thank you for joining us for Clock Talk number 60. It's a huge milestone. We have made it 60 episodes. That's fantastic. We can't wait for 100, only 40 more to go until then. Anyway, so instead of a stunt, because actually we ran out of stunts, I have a couple updates for Clock Talk, since it is Clock Talk number 60. So what we want to do is from now on, if you have any stories or anything you want us to cover, so like gaming news, regular news, any sort of news, or anything interesting you find, go ahead and tweet at us at hashtag Clock Talk, or also at AlphaClockProd, because those are our two places on Twitter, or you can direct message us if you want to, but you know, send us that. And if you want to be featured in a Clock Talk, you can record your own news portion, then you can send it to us, we'll throw it in there, give you some credit in the end. And also what we're going to start doing, so there's 3 new things, that was the first new thing. Second new thing is that we are about to start a like a 2 Truth 1 Lie type deal, where we're going to put out like a question about one of the members of Alpha Clock, so like me, Billy, Ian, Julia, Julian, Derek, all those different people. We're going to put out a question on Twitter as a poll, and then we're going to announce the results at the end of the week, so we're going to give you a whole week to answer the poll, share with as many friends as possible and all that. And then we are going to give the correct answer to the poll, so you'll find out some new stuff about us every Clock Talk. And we're also going to do a thing called Beat Alpha Clock, which you can tweet at us either at AlphaClockProd again, or hashtag Beat Alpha Clock, or just hashtag Clock Talk, whatever you want to do, or again, direct message us. But what it is we're going to play a game online. We're going to post a picture of our high score, and then if you can beat our high score, or whoever has the highest score, we are going to then give you a shout out on the Clock Talk, like, hey, this person beat our score, go check them out, they're so much better than us, clearly. So those have been the 3 new things for Clock Talk. You can send us your own stuff for news. We can put your news into the Clock Talk. Number 2, you're going to be able to answer a poll throughout the week, and then we're going to reveal the answers to us, so you'll learn a little bit about everybody at Alpha Clock. And number 3, you're going to try to beat us at a high score at any game we play. So I don't know what's going to be this week, but we're going to tweet out our high score on Monday, and everything's going to start on Monday. It'll end on Saturday. Sunday's like a little break day, so we can think of some things, so you can take some relaxation, just everybody chills a little bit. But you can try to beat our high score on that as well. So there'll be 3 new things at Clock Talk. Really anything you want, direct message us with anything that's more interesting, just tweet at us, all that good stuff. All the links always in the description. And thank you for joining us this week for Clock Talk number 60. Toodaloo, I love you.
Hey guys, hope you really liked that video. And if you did, please
Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
You should also check out our Twitter,
Facebook.
and Tumblr.
See you again soon!